Welcome to T10 Info TV SK channel. My name is Syed. Here I am with the latest news for 20th October 2023. Saudi Foreign Minister in Gaza talks with Swiss counterpart. Saudi Foreign Minister Prince Faisal bin Farhan has urged Switzerland to use its position as non-permanent member of the UN Security Council to push for a ceasefire in Gaza. The prince made his appeal during a phone call with his Swiss counterpart Engliah to discuss the latest development in the Israel-Hamas war, the Saudi presidency reported. Philippine President arrived in Riyadh for GCC Asian Summit. Philippine President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. has arrived in Riyadh to participate in the inaugural summit of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations and the Gulf Cooperation Council SPA has reported. Putin accuses IOC of ethnic discrimination against Russian President Vladimir Putin accused the International Olympic Committee of the ethnic discrimination ahead of the 2024 prize game from which Russian and Belarusian athletes are banned from competing under their national flags. The IOC still has to make a final ruling on whether athletes from Russia and Belarus, a key ally for Moscow in its offensive of Ukraine, will be permitted to compete next summer. Marcos to focus on food security, energy and GCC Asian Summit in Riyadh. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. said on Thursday he would focus on priority issues for the Philippines such as food security and energy at the upcoming summit in Riyadh at the GCC and Association of Southeast Asian Nations, a political and economic union of 10 states in Southeast Asia, including the Philippines. Asia has in recent years been increasing in engagement with members of the GCC, Saudi Arabia, Oman, Qatar, Bahrain, Kuwait, and the UAE. Top leaders of the two blocs are scheduled to meet in Riyadh for their first summit on Friday. This is a particularly important conference because this is the first interaction between Asia and the GCC, both of whom are a very vibrant region in terms of economic development for the globe, Marcos told reporters at the Valmur Air Base in Pasay City before his departure for Saudi Arabia. Indonesia and Malaysia boycott Frankfurt Book Fair after Palestine-wide shutdown. Writers from Indonesia and Malaysia have stood in support of their country's decision to withdraw from the largest international book fair in Frankfurt following the organizer's public support for Israel. Russia denounces dangerous US military North Korea policy. Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov on Thursday criticized the US and its allies Japan and South Korea for pursuing a dangerous military policy toward North Korea as he held talks with officials in Pyongyang. Like our North Korean friend, we are seriously worried about the intensification of military activity of the United States, Japan and South Korea in the region and by Washington policy, he told journalists at a press conference in Pyongyang. President Xi says will work with Egypt to help stabilize in Middle East. Chinese President Xi Jinping told Egypt Prime Minister on Thursday that Beijing hoped to work with his country to bring more stability to the Middle East. State media reported as the Israel-Hamas conflict cast a shadow over the region. China is willing to enhance cooperation with Egypt and inject more certainty and stability into the region and the world, Xi told Mustafa at a meeting in Beijing according to state broadcaster CCTV. China and Egypt are good friends who share the same goals and trust each other and good partners who work hand in hand for development and common prosperity, CCTV reported Xi as saying. Philippine Central Bank developed Islamic finance system to benefit all Filipinos. The development of Islamic banking in the Philippines aimed to benefit all Filipinos, the central bank said, as it works on awareness program to broaden access to financial service in accordance with Islamic law. The Banco Central Filipinas has stepped up its promotion of Islamic finance in the country following a decision in August by the nation's monetary board to approve the first Islamic banking unit license for a traditional bank. The decision expanded the possibilities for foreign and private banks looking to tap into the market. Earlier, it was limited to the state-owned Alamana Islamic Investment Bank of the Philippines. Parvez Khatak Party is nothing but a joke. Provincial President of Muslim League and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa Amir Mukham has said that Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf parliamentarian is a joke. People from his own constituency are making fun of him. I don't think people will accept him by changing the name of PTI. Speaking to Urdu News, Amir Mukham said that the only solution to all problems of this country is clean and transparent election which should be held in any case. He said that elections are not expected to be held in January because the election activities may be affected due to snowfall in the hilly areas. Therefore, I think that the election will be held soon after March. Stop the bloodshed immediately, the Palestinian delegate demands from the Security Council. Riyad Mansour, Palestinian permanent representative to the United Nations, has said that some people still talk about the right to defend themselves against a power that is trying to forcefully expel and exterminate the Palestinians. On Wednesday, he addressed the Security Council meeting which was held regarding the conflict between Israel and Hamas. The meeting came after the United States voted a resolution calling for a humanitarian war and condemning Hamas attack on Israel. Pakistan Islamabad High Court says Nawaz Sharif should not be arrested on his return to Pakistan. The Islamabad High Court, while accepting the application filed for protective bail on the return of former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, has ordered not to arrest him till October 24. On Thursday, a division bench comprising Chief Justice Amir Farooq and Justice Mia Gul Hassan Aurangzeb of the Islamabad High Court delivered a brief verdict after Nawaz Sharif lawyer and the NAB prosecutor presented their arguments. Meanwhile, Islamabad Accountability Court Judge Mohammad Bashir has suspended Nawaz Sharif's perpetual warrant, has given him time till October 24 to appear. The Accountability Court has issued a permanent arrest warrant for the former Prime Minister for not appearing in the Toshakhana reference. India's UPI system leading in cross-border payment, US Treasury official. India's Unified Payments Interface system stands out in advancing bilateral links with other countries including Singapore and the UAE, a US Treasury official said. In a speech at Harvard Law School on Wednesday, Jay Shambuk, Undersecretary of US Treasury for International Affairs, spoke on new technology and cross-border payment. He said a set of Asian countries have the greater ambition of interlinking their fast payment system multilaterally. Mobile internet service in Manipur will be restored soon. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh on Wednesday, October 18, said mobile internet service will be restored in the state within 4 to 5 days. Speaking at a public program at the mini secretariat in the Naga-dominated Ukrul district after a cabinet meeting, Mr. Singh said he understood the people hardship because of the mobile internet ban. The state government was forced to impose it because some elements always try to take advantage of the situation and create trouble. However, I want to assure you that service will be restored in the next 4 to 5 days. Air India Express gets a new livery. Air India's low-cost arm Air India Express launched a new logo and aircraft livery in orange and turquoise color. The color represents enthusiasm, premium sensibility and a digital-first approach, the airline said in a statement. Mr. Jaishankar met Singapore Defence Minister. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar on Thursday held talks with Singapore Defence Minister and also chaired the regional conference of India's Asian and East Asia ambassador here. Mr. Jaishankar, who is here on the second leg of his two-nation visit to Southeast Asia, will also meet Singapore newly elected President Tharman Shanmugaratnam and other senior leaders and review bilateral cooperation and explore opportunities for further collaboration. Supreme Court issued notice to police on arrest, remand for NewsClick founder and HR head under UAPA. A Supreme Court bench of Justice B.R. Gawai and P.K. Mishra on October 19 issued notice to Delhi police on petition challenging the arrest and remand of NewsClick founder Prabir Prakusta and employee Amir Chakraborty under the Draconian Unlawful Activity Prevention Act. The case would come up for hearing on October 30. PMO imposter case, CBI conducts searches at premises of Mayank Tiwari. The CBI has conducted searches at the premises of Ahmedabad-based Mayank Tiwari, who was allegedly posing a high-ranking official of the Prime Minister's office and was trying to force an eye hospital chain to forget more than 16 crore rupees owed it to an Indore-based hospital, official said. A number of documents were seized during searches conducted recently and are being examined, but they said. The agency said Mr. Tiwari has not been arrested so far. That's all in today's headlines. Keep watching TTN Info TV SK channel by subscribing and do hit the bell icon to receive notification and more updates.